It's fine. I'm not even doing anything. Well, full send why I'm not as a Pokemon creator right now. Some of you know why. Some of you know why. Oh, we have an ad break in progress. Sorry for those that can't see me. I think most of you can though. Hustle, dustle, move your muscle. Let me see if I can find this. I saved it a bit ago. Because I was gonna talk about this. Because the Pokemon space is very like not good. It's very not good. And I mean I'd rather be a variety person anyway. But, you know, it is what it is. Nope, not how YouTube killed. Don't need to hack credit cards. Made escape, by the way. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, I don't. Kidding. I was gonna say, unfortunately, I don't pay for Twitter, but Grok add wet glue. I hope no one gets that reference. I hope to God no one gets that reference. Just fucking see it everywhere and it's just stuck in my head. Bad, yeah, I know. I know. This is my fault for being chronically online all the damn time. But who would I be if I wasn't chronically online? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so
You have a new subscriber.
oh, Blaze, thank you for the resub, buddy. The Pokemon community is very bad for black people. Unfortunately, it's just a matter of fact. Besides, like a lot of creators, if you see a black person that's, you know, within the realms of being invited to Pokemon events, they're usually lighter skin, is what it is. But this is a main issue with the Pokemon community. Do I have a sound? I do.
Glad I could finally make a stream. My favorite set is Surging Sparks, and I was curious how you like being Section 8 monkey. Why am I being called a Section 8 monkey? We can get Pokemon cards with food stamps now. Why? What is with the racism while I'm trying to open Pokemon cards? I'm literally at the last pack. Like, damn, if you would let me finish. Wasn't bad enough you had to take basketball from us. Now you want Pokemon. How about you stick to something your people invented, such as cannibalism? That wasn't us.
That last one had nothing to do with black people. But anyway, also shout out Blitzblade. You came at a very interesting time to be shouted out. But, you know, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being mains. So yeah, why I don't full send Pokemon, why I've been back and forth with Pokemon content, why it's so hard for me to even continue Pokemon content. In the realms of my small bubble, yes, I can do a Nuzlocke. People love to see it. Yes, I can do interesting sort of runs. I can do Ironmon. It's once that bubble expands, I don't want to be locked into Pokemon because it's such a hard thing to be locked into. I'd rather variety. But once that bubble expands, it just gets absolutely tarnished. It gets absolutely obliterated. A black person in the space, the level racism in Pokemon, first and foremost, the level racism around like kid-centric content is already crazy. But the level racism in Pokemon is like level racism on COD lobbies. For no reason. Blitz, I'm well. I hope you're doing good too. The level racism in Pokemon is like a COD lobby from back in the day. Like, why is this man opening a pack of Pokemon cards and called a level 8 monkey? Come on now. I've seen other things. I've seen VGC content. So VGC is the video game company content. I've seen VGC content where people are in the VGC space, they get called slurs. Black person in the VGC space gets called slurs. LGBT people in the VGC space get called anything other than what they need to be called that they choose to be called at. Yes, they are the same people stabbing people in lines at GameStop. And that is why, like, that's what holds me back from full sending the Pokemon space. I watch a lot of full-time Pokemon content creators still. One of my favorite ones, I'm gonna shout him out, Sacred Almighty. He's not for everyone, but he'll talk about this. He does he have a recent he might have a recent one about it. He said he's gonna talk about it again. That was 4 years ago. That was 4 years ago. Damn. I'm old, man. I don't know if I want to pull. He should have one more up recently.
I'm gonna just say this right now.
Nope. Ba-ba-bum.
So
Fuck it, I'm gonna pull it up. This is a 4-year-old video.
Right after.
But I remember when this happened. I was around the Pokemon community when this happened. 4 years ago was right after I started like streaming technically. It's right after like a lot of us started streaming. And this made me very wary before I ever did my first Nuzlocke ever on stream. I promise, no, how we're gonna get to the freestyle. I know you're not saying anything, but I know you're thinking it. All right. I know you're thinking it. You're probably calling me a Section 8 monkey right now because I'm not doing the freestyle. I get it. I get it. All right. Anyway, we're doing a little.
Chill.
I'm sorry. I'm chill. I'm calm. I'm calm.
The what I do like about Pokemon video, obviously, as you can see the shirt. And this video is a more serious topic, of course, because it's just a serious topic in general. Mm-hmm. And I want you all to know, before we get into what we're about to get into, this will probably be an emotional video for me. I'm gonna try to keep myself together.
Before y'all think, hey, he's got dreads too. I wonder why you watch him. Yes, okay. There is not many black people in the Pokemon community, and those that got highlighted, those that got their flowers, they're out there, all right? And this man got his flowers. Let me give him his flowers. His roses.
This video will more than likely get demonetized. I'm gonna say that right now. This video will get demonetized. For those who don't know, what
YouTube doesn't like you talking about racism, by the way.
Point, it's essentially where sensitive topics,
even though I'm live on YouTube,
certain subject matters get, I guess, blackballed by the YouTube recommendation page. And so, no matter how many likes, no matter how many comments this video gets, unfortunately, it might not get pushed the way that it needs to be for the sake of awareness and for the sake of...
So the reason the Pokemon company / Nintendo doesn't is because they are not an American company. They do not care. And they come from a culture that's unfortunately latent with a lot of racism, or a lot of, maybe not even racism, just a lot of prejudice against other people that aren't your own. So it honestly is what it is.
The people who kind of feel like I do in a sense. But I still would appreciate, you leaving a like and a comment just to, have, even if it doesn't get demonetized, right? Just if it doesn't get demonetized, that would make that so much better, because I feel like this is a topic that needs to get addressed, especially for me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, whatever, man. Racism is everywhere.
Yeah.
Racism is everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Literally in the United States, even in other countries, as you can see, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you can tell, but I am
The amount of skin lightening products over there, for those that are saying overwhere, like Japan, like Korea, you know, more Asian centric countries, the amount of skin whitening products is crazy.
African American from Chicago, Illinois, state of redlining or city of
Shout out
redlining,
Chicago.
and I am from a red line neighborhood. Unfortunately, it's kind of weird. All that Black Lives Matter stuff happened a couple of like months ago.
Wait, Chicago's playing
I
Rocket
did a lot
League?
of researching.
Huh?
I didn't know what like
What?
redlining was. And I didn't know like if I was affected, and I was. I also forgot to mention that back in June, when all the Black Lives Matter stuff was going on, the Pokemon Company tweeted out a GIF of Kiawe and Ash in, I guess, representation of the times that were going on at the time, as well as showing their support for the.
So the thing is, there are a lot of black characters in Pokemon, Kiwei being one of them, that actually like a lot of people do like. Unfortunately, 4 years ago was around the time that a lot of people were taking these black characters and like whitening their skin for, you know, their own purposes, but
Black Lives Matter
it
movement.
just was
And
something
if you
that
go
happened.
to that, I'm gonna link in the description section below. If you go to that post, all you see is stuff regarding the national decks, as well as Pokemon, people not wanting Pokemon to be political, and you shouldn't have this in a kid's game, and how their children, and it's really, really sick to look at. You know, it's dumb to look at. But in terms of this topic in particular, for those who don't know, growing up as a kid, I played a lot of Pokemon. Where I'm from,
Yes, sir.
you know, I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets of Chicago.
Everyone plays Pokemon, man. Everyone
was
plays
not-
Pokemon.
It was definitely, we did what we could. I feel like I don't want to sit here and make it seem like my way of living was worse than others, because there definitely are other people that had it worse than me. We did what we could as my family, you know, moved through the city, and eventually moved away from the city. You know, the more lucky and, you know, I guess the opportunities they had coming up. That's really it, right? Now, in that what I like about Pokemon video, I told
Hello, Soup Valentino. Love. La boo boo. La boo boo. Can we also get a shout out for Soup Valentino? Love la boo boo. La baby.
the story about what Pokemon
Slam
was
that
to
bar
me,
hard
what
as
it
hell.
meant to me,
Thank you for the
and
shout
how
out.
it was like this like thing that I used to like express myself, and how it has blessed me with a platform full of people that, you know, are just like me, people of color and people from across the world that love Pokemon the same way I do, hopefully.
Everyone loves
And
Pokemon.
unfortunately, I'm not gonna cap to you, being a person of color in the Pokemon community has been very, very weird recently, because I've noticed how selective people are when it comes to who they support as a person of color, and that I've noticed the lack of representation there is in Pokemon in general. Now, you might be wondering what
You don't want
sparked
the
this,
smoke?
and I
Get
want
the
you to
smoke,
know,
man.
over here
Take
on
the
this
smoke.
channel, if you're new to this channel, and if you've been
We're
new
good.
for the last couple of months,
I'm good.
you
I
know
hope you're
that
doing
I like to
good.
do
Are
this
you
fun
good?
thing where
Good.
if I have the opportunity, I will make my character black. Whether
Me
it's
too.
a fan game, a ROM hack, even in the
So those that see me do some Nuzlocks and wonder like why I have a custom character, half of it is because of this man. Half is like, I'm gonna make him black. I'm gonna make the character black. I'm playing a game. I'm making the character black. It's all black. Black everything.
Pokemon actual games, they have these little they have like two options for black people in Pokemon, and the same
Pokemon.
3 hairstyles, which make no sense to me at all, but it is what it is. And as you know, my character that I put in my video games is the same dreads, the red bandana, the
You're gonna see
the
my cousins
red
for a lot of
backpack,
thumbnails eventually.
the
Thank
skin
you.
that I have, like I
Thank you.
like that. Why? Because even in fan creations, there's a lack of representation, and that's what really, really sucks to me. You know, I recently,
Not even for
I've seen
Pokemon
a lot of,
thumbnails,
like,
for
fan
variety content
Pokemon
thumbnails. I'm
games
putting that
add,
sprite on it.
hella
I don't give a
colors
fuck.
and even sexualities and even genders in it.
Oops, sorry,
and it's
YouTube.
really cool to
Sorry.
see that that's like a thing
I cursed
that's
it.
being like introduced in Pokemon fan games. And I really do wish that Pokemon, kind of like the company, had more options to I
Maybe
guess
ZA.
express
Maybe
yourself as
Legend
a black
ZA. We
person.
might
You know,
get
I
more.
don't want to
I
get
don't
on a
know.
Pokemon game and have the same, the same stereotypical haircut, real low with the fade, not even a fade on the side, just a regular cut. I don't want to have to.
Valentino said, "Oh, I see the title video. I was gonna ask for comments. I've never played Pokemon for real, but I'd like to mention that we folks don't really get a lot of variety in games. Even games where you can make your own character, we get maybe like 4 haircuts, and that can look all right on our characters." I agree, and that's what he's about to go into right now. As soon as he said that, I think we've been on a weird span of like introducing more ethnic hairstyles that resulted in, oh, let's make one hairstyle and put that in every game. I'm talking about the stereotypical like Black Panther, what's his name? That like dread over cut. That's in like every black game when they say, oh, we have black hairstyles. Um what did we just play recently? We just played a game, me and Liz. Oh, we just played The Ascent. Um, yeah, that is true. You do have to pay to unlock them. We just played The Ascent, which is this random like RPG shooter game, and the dread option or the dreadier option was like a little like dread ponytail, and I'm like, what if I just want the dreads to be free flowing to the side like I wear them? How is a dread ponytail a faster option than dreads to the side? Now I get it, dreads to the side is harder, like draw and animate, but at the same time, like it's such a more universal hairstyle. Regardless, anyway. Um Sierra, I think it's super whack how few black hairstyles are on Animal Crossing that you have to unlock to pay extra for most of them. Agreed. Neo 2 had that issue for me, and I dare say GTA 5 vanilla. Honestly, I never played Neo 2. GTA 5, I don't even remember what hairstyle I had. Yes, the Killmonger one. The fucking Killmonger dread over haircut. You get that, you get an afro, and then you get like a fade. Low taper fade. And that's it. Yeah, I don't even remember what fucking hairstyle I have in GTA 5. Think as I wear like mask and hats a lot. It is what it is, whatever. Um they're starting to get better with the release of more like Afrocentric and other ethnic video games. They're starting to get better with more hairstyles. I saw this thread recently of like someone being like, it's not that hard. And they just made like they showed them creating black hairstyles for video games. But
Go on
whatever.
here and see the same cornrows. That's literally it. That's
I
literally
forgot
the
they also
same
do cornrows
and the
for
haircut.
everything.
And that's
Nintendo
it,
puts
right?
cornrows in everything.
That's literally it. But then you see like I don't want to the white people that play Pokemon and they have all
there's
these
someone downstairs
crazy
cooking,
things
and
going on, and it's like
that's
there's
where
more to
it
black
smells.
people.
I think
than
they're making chicken.
cornrows and like small low fade
Like chicken
cuts
patty
with no
chicken.
fade on the sides. You know that, right? Like I don't understand why that's like a thing. Over here on this channel, like I said, I've noticed that I have been getting a lot of inward comments whenever I put my main character in a thumbnail. I've noticed that. I've noticed that there's been an abundance.
Okay. I was watching his channel. Yes, I still do watch his channel. And when he was putting his character in the thumbnails, there was a lot of N-word comments. I remember his comments. A lot of us colored creators do not, which I'm actually very happy that there are a lot more people putting themselves in thumbnails now. But back in the day, especially around all the Black Lives Matter stuff, a lot of colored creators, no, like not just black, a lot of colored creators were not putting their own person in thumbnails, and that's why you'll see a lot of channels with just like, thumbnails without people in it. Because the majority of them might be someone of non-white descent. But like the minute it's a person of color in the thumbnail, you get a whole different base of people coming to that video. Um, like I said, it's better now. Still there are some people that see that like, oh, I put myself in the thumbnail versus I'm running a thumbnail without me in it. The thumbnail without me in it is getting way more clicks and views than the thumbnail with me in it. Now that could mean many different things. But prejudice and colorism could play a huge part in that. I will say I haven't had that issue on Twitch yet, but I do have that issue in the gaming space. Even the black jokes are so old to me. If I had to hear one more "your dad" or milk joke, I swear I'll roll my eyes so far back, I'll never be unable to bring them back. Thankfully, my space does not do that. My first ever YouTube stream, live on YouTube, playing Little Nightmares. First time I went live on YouTube for funsies. I got a slew of Gorillion. Like the people just came in spamming Gorillion. This is a Gorillion stream, you know. So I never got the stereotypical black jokes, which whatever. Thought it was unique though. I was like, damn, Gorillion. And it means of having like gorilla features, but Gorillion sounds kind of fire. And then just a few days ago, Sam was here for it, Sarther in chat. When like a username called the Monkey Whisperer and like one other person came in the chat and they were just asking weird probing questions for me to like say something like wild so they could add on to the racism. It is what it is. I mean they were banned. I was messing with them a little bit, but gaming space I don't think will ever change. It's just such a low-hanging fruit to be someone of color in the gaming space. It's low-hanging fruit to be someone that's feminine. It's low-hanging fruit to be someone that's LGBT. If you're not white, it's low-hanging fruit just to make some simple-ass jokes.
Of slurs that have came out from just random people. And like I said, it's the internet. So of course the internet is going to do what the internet is. The internet is inherently racist. The gaming community is racist and sexist in itself. You know, there's literally like slang that is like
He's a smart dude. There's unrelated, but not far. I forget. Okay. The smart gentleman I think you'd get along with rather well. A smart dude when I see him live. Okay, yeah, like me. Flying with the UK homies. All my UK homies are definitely
normalized on the
but-
internet, literally for racist slurs and racist things and sexist things to call women. And it kind of just sucks that, like, you know, even in Pokemon, one of the biggest franchises, but you know what to expect,
The
right?
biggest
just
franchise.
a couple years ago,
Pokemon,
we were having,
the
like,
biggest
you know,
franchise.
predators and pedophilic drama, like not even 2 or 3 years ago. And it kind of sucks that, like, no matter, it's weird. My form of expression is putting so much emphasis in freedom on YouTube. I don't know if anybody noticed. I don't know if anybody noticed, right? But whether it's the Pokemon channel, the gaming channel, or the Twitch channel, I have been doing a lot of, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun tiling videos, making thumbnails, editing how I used to edit, or editing how I am editing now. And this is a form of expression for me. Whenever I drop merchandise, if you look at in the description section below, there's merchandise links, right? And in those links, you see a black character, a black Pokemon trainer, a black emblem. You see that. That's something that, like, I feel very passionate about.
As you should.
And it's so weird how growing up, I always thought to myself, you know, maybe this is just how the creator
you should represent
it to be or whatever. But then it's like, damn, like, you know, here we are growing up and we still get treated not as bad as we used to, but we're literally not even that far. You know, all that extra stuff that happened back in the day, you know, when people used to march and stuff, that happened when my grandma was alive.
Honestly.
That's relatively new because she is still alive and well. So it's kind of weird to see all these comments recently calling me words whenever I like big up like a gender being represented. Like, oh hey, we have a non-binary version of the main character in a Pokemon game. That's dope. And they
So for reference, for those that didn't see when this video came out, this video was 4 years ago. The TikTok that I showed before that was a week ago. And with the 13th Amendment, we are still ways away from total black liberation, unfortunately. Yes, I know, unfortunately. But the gaming space we're still locked in. And it's going to be even worse now. It's going to be even worse now. Because of the election status, it's going to be bad. I was telling my partner this too. Even some folks' great-grandparents or great-great-grandparents went through rough things we read about in history books. Like, this stuff isn't that long ago. My father was born in Alabama. He was experiencing this stuff when he was a kid. Also, hi, Big Loquat. How are you? My father grew up in Alabama during the height of this shit. He was a little boy when, like, the Freedom Riders bus was, like, exploded. Glad you're lurking and twerking. He saw he saw a burning of churches. He's seen like burnings of crosses. He's seen rallies of people. He's seen KKK rallies in the hoods running down the streets. He's 61 now. I think he's actually 62 now, but he's lived it. He's seen it. It's not that long. And it's still going to linger in this space.
somebody puts a comment where, oh, we shouldn't have politics and representation. It's a Pokemon game. It's not that serious. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the fact that you are able to say that is one, a privilege.
True.
If you're not a black
Very
person,
long
and
way
if
to
you
go.
are a black person or a person of color, you know, you got a lot of growing up to do. Really. You have a lot of growing up to do. I have a question for anybody, right? For anybody in the comment section, do me a favor. Without mentioning whoever the frequent people here,
Pamphlets on people's door? What? Like active recruiting? That's crazy. Sierra said, for the listeners in the background, my stepbrother lived in North Carolina for a bit, and they were putting pamphlets on people's door, as referring to the KKK. Nuts.
people here. Don't
Nuts.
Without mentioning me, Shofu, or Numbnexus, give me 5 black Pokemon YouTubers.
It's really hard.
Not people of color, not minorities. 5 black Pokemon YouTubers, because you could say, if we're talking minorities, if we're talking like people of different like cultures that aren't white people, you could say Tyranitar Tube, you could say Munching Orange, you could say several other people, but you might have noticed that there isn't that much.
Okay, that question's a little biased because you guys could technically count me, but I'm not full send in the community. But there's Glitch City, who makes Pokemon music. Unfortunately, those 3 are very prominent characters. I've met Trainer Rem. Trainer Rem is a Pokemon Go person. I don't know anyone hefty in competitive VGC. Trainer Rem is a competitive Pokemon Go person. I don't know anyone hefty in Pokemon VGC. There's someone out there. I just haven't come across them yet because I'm not in competitive VGC like that. Shofu would be my competitive VGC person, but Shofu, those I know, Shofu was heavy in competitive Pokemon scene. A lot of you aren't in the Pokemon community, so I wouldn't be surprised if you don't know any of these names. It's fine. You guys aren't Pokemon people like that. My community isn't a Pokemon community. My community is a variety community. He's writing them next. See, there's one. There's like a few more that like I'm around and follow, but neither here nor there.
Representation
It's hard. It's
going
hard
on.
to
I
name them
remember
though because they're
back when
not
I was
big.
and this was gonna be crazy for some people. I remember back when Sun and Moon came out, and I was blessed with the opportunity to get the games early. Nintendo, I was a part of Nintendo's ambassador program, and they had given me
Just like some streamers don't want to be called streamers. They're like, we're content creators. YouTube, I'm not YouTube. So I'm not a PokeTuber. I'm a content creator. Oh, it's fine. I wanted to be a PokeTuber, but I just can't realistically put up the content that PokeTubing needs because I don't want to.
the
Because I'm
files.
more than
They're
just
giving me like
Pokemon.
the documents of what we couldn't upload, what we could upload. We got the games early, like 3 days early or whatever. I was late. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna sit down and blast through this. I was there the day of, on the time of the embargo, with everything. Literally that same day, mind you, there were several other people as a part of this program that were all what's the word, of many different colors, but the majority of them were white people. And a lot of folks uploaded their gameplay early versus what we were supposed to do. I remember this like it was yesterday. This was back, me, Shofu, and Voldemort. We were in a call, and we were literally sitting here like,
not the Harry Potter one. It's a
game early when they're under the same embargo that we are as well.
Voldemort is a content creator.
And for those who don't know, it's all legal stuff, obviously. But some channels, if you're not under an embargo, you can upload you have free reign over whatever you decide to upload. But on an embargo, there were people that were not people of color, that were white in that program, that were uploading gameplay early versus the times that we were given. And so me, Shofu, and Voldemort was like, okay, well, we're missing out on money because now these people have obviously broken the embargo date. Mind you, these people are under embargo. If you weren't under that same embargo, you didn't have to oblige by that embargo. But there were people that were on that embargo that literally were uploading hours early. So we decided to upload hours the same. We got an email not even 5-10 minutes later telling us to delete the videos, removing us from the program. You know, and some people unfortunately got striked. Guess what? All the people that weren't white or that weren't black or people of color, they had their part 1s, their part 5s, their how-to videos perfectly fine. Nothing's going on. Ads running.
This is so long ago. I'm not
being uploaded
in the space like that.
Against the embargo that was given to us by Nintendo. Nothing was done. Other people got striked.
I can only guess who was able to upload, but
emails telling us to take it down. Then we had to re-upload that same embargo, the same embargo time as usual. And it was kind of just like, yo, so like, why can they do this, but we can't? And I remember getting a email back, and they were like, certain creators have, I forgot what the word is. I forgot what the word specified, but it was almost like favoritism. It was almost like favoritism or selective, you know what I'm saying? Choices in that. And it was kind of just like, wow, that is the business that
emote was very wild, but I didn't worry about it. I figured you were laughing at Snowhound, but I was like, it's a very random time to put that emote.
We live in, you know, and it sucks. So I say all this to bring this back. And like I said, this is an internet thing. The internet is sexist, racist. People behind icons have the entitled power of just saying whatever they want to say without any repercussions. And unfortunately for me as a creator, I unfortunately have a lot of people who do feel a way about me. There are people that are still subscribed to the King Nappy, you know, that are subscribed to him still, that watch him actively, despite him being.
The Pokemon Company has a lot of its own internal problems, and unfortunately, through the Pokemon Company, a lot of creators, wink, you can guess, a lot of creators are blacklisted, so they're not even allowed to work with the Pokemon Company anymore.
Being a predator, despite him grooming minors, despite him doing all this crazy things, and because of the entertainment, that doesn't matter, you know. And I look at some other people. I've seen people literally attack me for making the same plays and making like the same choices in playing Pokemon that I've seen them in the same comments, mind you. Like you know how like YouTube can show you like, oh, channels you've been or channels you're subscribed to. I will click these people's things and I would see them be subscribed to like, I don't know, let's say for instance, like my channels that people watch me with are like, you know, T-Tube, A-Drive, Pokemon Challenges, I think M&J as well, and then Voltsy. And I've seen those same people be subscribed to those same people and leave crazy hateful comments towards me, but then I would see them in other people's comments. Mind you, we're all playing the same game, we're all playing the same thing, and how they do it is just, how they respond to them is really, really weird. And it might just be like, you know, maybe I'm not everybody's cup of tea, you know, but
okay,
I
he's
definitely
not.
do feel
He's
like,
really
you know,
not, but
as far as like the slurs are concerned, that is definitely something that I feel like we just got to do better. You know, we just got to do better. And I understand it's not everybody's job to inform people of like, you know, racism and stuff like that. But at the same time,
anyway, so I mean, he's pretty much at the tail end of his video, but basically, it's just show that 4 years ago it was here. A week ago, it's still here. We're still seeing racism amongst the Pokemon community. A community that I wanted to heavily invest in, but a community that's, I'm just like, there's no point. Like, why would I set myself up for that when I can enjoy my time doing variety, enjoy my time playing what I want to play, and if I get harassed, I get harassed, but at least I'm enjoying what I'm doing, rather than like sit back, enjoy Pokemon, get harassed because I'm in the Pokemon community. Fuck it, you know, just no point. No point. Um so that's where I go with that. That's where I stand on that. But okay, Snowhound, it's your time, okay? Okay, I made you wait long enough. Made you wait long enough. Bum. I don't know if this is gonna get me. For those that are wondering what I'm doing, I don't have a wide eye excited emote for this. You don't need one. Those that are wondering what I'm doing, that's new here. Snowhound redeemed freestyle. So I'm trying to find a type beat. A type beat. Lamborghini, huh? Yuck. I need something like my YouTube is gonna be flooded with type beats. It's gonna be funny. A Musashi type beat. If I did like scream rap. Big man Blastoise, big man. No, I'm kidding. Something's gotta hit. Absolutely. Big man Blast, not BBB. What? This is what you want to see here? Musashi type beat? BBC? It's not Musashi at all, you're right. The reason it's not Musashi is because I typed in Musashi type of beat. So it's not gonna be YouTube don't ban me. YouTube don't ban me. I don't even know if I could ew. Oh. Bring down the whole platform if they try. Maybe. Turn me up in the headphones. Yeah. Okay, let's bring it back to the beginning. Leave motherfucker with a frostbird, frostbite when frost hurt. You know, you have heard. What's the word? Call it bird. I'm in this bitch like I know what. I'm in this bitch like you know who. Call me Meg Thee Stallion, that booty go boo 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 boo. 24 karat la boo boo. 24 karat la boo boo. Put it on the rack when I stack with a Big Mac, big bet. Hit him out. Let's bring it back. Hold on. Hold on. Cock and balls, where it falls, where it stays, what I know, where I know. We're at the mall when we rollin' and we bowlin', when we boolin' with the foolin'. You know we with the kids, you know we are droolin'. It's not in my nose, you know it goes with toes, you know it's with Fritos, you know I'm with the hoes. Wait, nah, you know I'm with my bros. Hold up, wait, where we go? Flying high, you know I know what it is, you know where we get, where it, in dairy, hairy, scary, ordinary, you know we, what? Cat in the hat, snap back, bring it back, fat ass, bring it ass, what? Fat ass, had to ask, where you from, are you from that black, what? I meant, are you from that back state? What is great, like a chicken cheese chili dog? You call it Sonic, y'all. I got the rings, I know I'm gonna win. I got the rings, you know we going in, you know I got the knuckles, the tails, the shadow, what? You know the bros are coming in the up. You know we gon' see what's in the cup. The chaos emeralds, roll it like we are Damerals. You know it's all his aim, you know we go insane. Insane in the membrane, no, we call the main. You know the main is ain't. Ooh, that was rough. That was a little rough. Hold on. We had something. We had something. We had something. Hold on. It's time. Just cause I know Snowhound's been waiting so long, we'll give him something a little bit more. Hold on. Oh, so we'll see her redeemed it anyways. I don't want the shady cipher. Maybe. That almost had me. No, I don't like that one the same. I don't like that one the same. Hold on, we'll hold on to it. We'll keep it in the back. Hold on, we'll hold on. Ooh. Hold on. Let's see what this one's hitting for. Chad, is my vocals good? Can you hear me in the headphones? Let me put in both. Fuck it, we need both. Last one I only got one. Yeah, we got it. Hold on. Turn me up in the headphones. Yeah, we got the alarms going. Yup. Call me Hamtaro, headphones in the Hamcaro with the ham bars. Call me Hamtaro, what? Put it back, cause I'm a sailor with the moons. You know the moon's green, the moon's clean. Rubbing hands together, you know the pants together, you know the hands of the weather. We enhance the weather. Where's the boom? Where's the boom bap? The hip tap when you spin with the ghost shaking his ass. Throw with the gift shaking his ass. With the worm, the wiggly derm, the Alaskan, big old Alaskan big worm. Hairy, scary, what? It is very scary, what? That they put me here amongst all my peers. You know, I am clear, my mind is clear, like ever clear. We gon' drink it now. You know the cow, we know it goes down. What goes up must come down. The laws of gravity, tip-tavity, and he's waking up. Nick is here, we making out with this one guy, it is clear. Wait, like ever clear? With the rum, you know the bum. Move your muscle, move the beat. You gotta hustle, muscle tussle, bustle, whistle, wustle. And I be speaking words that aren't English. Don't matter that it's not English, but we in class and we learning English. Did he rhyme English 3 times? Fuck it, it's my time. I'm the main character with the main flow. I'm the main evil and the mango. Watch that mango like a mango, not the fruit, but the seat in the orange car seats. In my Ferrari with the car seats. When my baby strapped in, he ready to go. Boom boom zoom like a boom bap. You know, I don't even know what is cool rap. I don't even know what is gonna bring it back. Lost the beat. Now we going hard, going scarred like I'm Scarface. The world is yours and the world is mine. I'ma take it. Call me Dr. Doom. Call me Victor Vaughn. I go zoom. But does it even vroom? Does the car start? No, it's a fucking broom. Are you magical? What is this school? Oh, we're gifted. You know, I wish I could give it to you back to Wisconsin. No, where? Wisconsin, you know. Wisconsin, you know it's not fair. Why is my mind blanking? It's not even fair. It's not even there. I'm hated here. I'm sad, depressed, mad, hated here. But I'm still here, so it don't matter. I guess it's still clear that my mind's running like but my mind's running like I know what I'm talking about. But I don't know what I'm walking about. Guess I'll walk it out while I snap twice. All snap. Guess it's hot. All snap. Guess it's hot. Guess your mama's in the back cooking up that pot in a crock pot. But I don't know when to stop. Guess I'll stop when it gets hot. Damn, it's been 5 minutes, 5 fingers of death. I don't have them, can't even count. I don't know, can't even count. Guess you can call me has-been. Hannibal Lecter, cannibal sector. A cannibalistic cannibal Hector. I don't even know what I'm even saying. Put me in the Necronom cause I ain't playing. I ain't playing with him. I'm just angry. Getting angrier cause this beat's angry. You know I'm hangry. And I'm hungry. Cause I ain't eat yet. But I'm invincible. Call invisible. Call me the girl. Pop pin to pissable. I'm depensable. Call me dependable. It's deplorable. I explore and pouring it, and I'm pouring the drain. You know I'm going insane in my membrane. I already said that a song ago, but let's be honest. You don't remember a song ago. That was like a thong ago, like a thong you pulled back and let it go. Hit that rubber band, man. Call the rubber Sam. You know it's chef's kiss when we rubber, man. I rub them hands together like we started the beat. I rub my hands together like I'm looking at feet, but I'm not like that. I swear. I know I made a song about toes, but like, let's be honest. Sometimes feet are good, you know. Sometimes feet look really great, and like, I don't understand. Like, yo, absolutely. Oof. That brought me back to the days, y'all. That brought me back to the days. I remember, huh? What about feet? What? Fetus? No, I'm out of my yerba mate. What happened? Chad, my mind blanked for 4 minutes. I don't even know what happened. Where are we? What are we doing? What are we even doing today? Spread eagle with the deagle, Mr. Krabs. That's a bar right there. Oh, I should have referenced me talking about Mr. Krabs with the bussy open. Damn it! Next time. There's always a next time. Freestyling is hard, and the reason freestyling is hard. Okay, first and foremost, I've never written down anything. I don't write down anything. Freestyling is extra hard because you're thinking of rhymes before the next beat hits. But it's also like my mind wants to say the most absurd shit ever, while also like keeping it contained. I don't know. I don't even know how long are we about to hit ads again? I don't even know. Yeah, we're about to hit ads again in 6 minutes. I don't even know. That's on fucking YouTube. Don't want YouTube. I'm sorry you had to hear me talk about feet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know what we're playing today. I was gonna play a Pokemon puzzle. Oh, last thing we're gonna talk about. I'm sorry. I have to mention this before it leaves my mind. Okay. I generally don't want to platform. I don't want to platform, this guy. But I would be amiss if I didn't talk about this because this is my wheelhouse. All right? If I'm not talking about anime girlies, what's the point? You know? This is what y'all truly come here for me to talk about is the anime girlies. And I get that. That's why we play dating sims. So explain to me, chat. So if you're not in the loop, Elon Musk pulled it Musk move, and he's had this AI called Grok, a part of Twitter/X for a while now. You did not mishear. He's had Grok, a part of X for a while now, but he just released a companions. He just released a companions version of Grok, which is like when I don't know if you guys remember a while ago there was an app that came out where you could talk to an anime. Not an anime. You could talk to an AI companion as like your girlfriend, and you could like interface with them every day. It could be girlfriend or boyfriend. Interface with them every day, and then slowly people started using Chat GPT for that reason. Well, Grok came out. Elon Musk released Grok Companion version, and this is the Grok Companion version. He released the Grok Companion version as an anime girly, and I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? Y'all expect me to sit? Hold on, I gotta lose one ear. Y'all expect me to sit here and not talk about this? I get it. We don't want you to show Elon Musk. We don't want. This isn't about Elon Musk, all right? This is about Grok, all right? Grok is a waifu now, all right? It is Misa. It is Misa, all right? It is from Death Note. It's a copy of the character from Death Note. But now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what everyone is going crazy over. This is what the internet on Exercise is losing their mind over. Grok, the AI companion. What? Even Grummers. Even Grummers. Why is Grok thicked up like this? Why is Grok caked up on a Tuesday? I know it's Wednesday, but still. Not messing around, he says. Not messing around. We even have the memes. Now, those that know me, and hopefully chat, you know me well enough. Why is their clothes see-through? Because they're lingerie. Those that know me long enough know that anime girlies aside, this isn't my cup of tea, right? You know? This isn't my cup of tea. This absolute queen. Now the absolute minute Grok companions is like you can choose your own companion. The minute Grok lets you choose your own companion, let me just say there'll be signs. All right. Personally, I'm not gonna pay for Twitter Premium, but there'll be signs. If you see a little check mark, I don't know why my cat's like this. What is that? Please don't show. Okay, we're good. I'm just saying there'll be signs. there'll be signs. I'm not gonna fold, but there might be signs. There might be signs. Anyway, yes. So Elon released a companions app that does a companion AI for Grok, and no one expected Grok to look like an anime girly, but Grok is an anime girly. So it is what it is. Chat, thoughts, opinions? Thoughts, opinions on it? The name is the name is gross. I don't even know what Grok means, but what is the meaning? Is there a meaning behind Grok? You're allowed to lose yourself here. No, it's from a novel. The Grok means to load everything into memory for immediate use. To understand profoundly, intuitively. Yeah, okay. Sure. You won't use it? No one's asking you to use it. I'm just saying there'll be signs. Not the shore, buddy. Oh, to the definition. Got you. Not to Ken Y. Not to Ken Y, the definition. Let's load update everything. Okay, we'll wait till the ad break is over, then we'll play date everything. While the ad break's going on, Hello, everyone that can still see me. The just chatting segments of what we do here, I've decided to first and foremost, I've rebranded my main YouTube because I'm adding variety content. Unfortunately, videos take forever to, make. But anyone, when they're made, they're made. When they're made, they're made. Do we get to see Lucinda? I don't know. Lucinda's gonna be. Where the hell is my? Um. We might see Lucinda. Lucinda's a random appearance. Anyway,
Team 17.
shut up. My main YouTube, which is now youtube.com/KeysXP, I think, or at KeysXP. It's still just Keys at the end of the day. KeysXP. That's gonna have the variety content. So go out, follow that if you want to, whatever. A lot of you will see the things that you see on stream just cut down. For those that miss it, whatever, and also the live stream is on there for those that want to see the full thing, whatever. For all the just chatting segments, those are going to be cut down and sent to Casually Random, and then that's going to be turned into the podcast for those that want to listen to the nonsense while they drive. So those that listen to both, you're going to hear both. Whatever. If you don't want to listen to Spotify podcast, that's fine. I say go watch the YouTube so the boy can blow up on YouTube, and then he'll be more inspired to work on YouTube, and then he can prosper, give back, and pay for Liz's hospital bills. We're trying to move YouTube. My goal, because I was watching TikTok and Kat Leente popped on, and she's like, if you're gonna be a content creator, you gotta have a goal. So my goal is to get one of the YouTubes monetized. And when I say monetized, I'm like, I just need 1,000 subs. I just need the watch hours. And we can just roll off ads. I don't need anything more than that. I don't need crazy fame. I don't need crazy fortune. I just need that to roll off the ads. And then I'll be inspired to make more. So I can make more and then I stream. But speaking of which, shout out y'all. Shout out the viewers. Shout out the subs. Because I just got another Twitch payout. And I get one of those like every 2 weeks. Or not every 2 weeks. I'm stupid. I get one of those like every 2 to 3 months. If I got one of those every 2 weeks, there'd be signs. But no, I get paid out like every 2 to 3 months. So shout out to y'all that I still get paid out every 2 to 3 months. Because that allows me to live just a fraction bit better, and that allows me to create just a fraction a bit better when I'm not stressed, when I'm a 9 to 5 slave and I'm a creative trapped in a 9 to 5 slave mindset. I'm on my soapbox right now. I love you all. I'm on my soapbox. Recently, I built a shelf in the garage. This is a complete random tangent. I built a shelf in the garage, and why am I being spammed? And Liz asked me, I built a lot of shit around the house, by the way. Liz asked me, how do you know how to build things? When I've made my own merch, all the banners you see around, I've made. I edit my own videos, How do I do all this shit that I do? It's because I was born and bred a creative. My mama, I'm trying not to play the game music. My mama, she was a Girl Scout leader. She is a very hefty public speaker. She's been in a lot of orgs. My mama started her own embroidery business. She taught me that, like, if you want to make something, like, make it. Like, just make it. My older brother, who those that are newer here don't know the lore. My older brother died of cancer in 2007. He did not formally go to art school, but he was an artist. He did a lot of like drawings based on Final Fantasy and RPGs. And I grew up around my brother and my mama. My father was a conventional man. He just went to work. But I grew up around my mom and my brother. So I always grew up making things. I would make my own little toys. I'd make my own little like board game pieces. Those I don't know. Oh my god. This is a deep cut. This is a deep cut. A lot of you, I don't even know if a lot of you here know what Zatchbell is. And it's gonna hurt me that a lot of you don't know what Zatchbell is. But it's fine. It's okay. Um Hello ads. You're not gonna Nick, you're chronically an anime person, so I know what you know it is. Um you're an anime person. So in Zatchbell, there is a toy that one of the main characters plays with called Vulcan 300. And basically Vulcan 300 is a matchbox with a match for arms and legs. It was like one of the first like toys I ever made. Just to play with. Like I literally asked my parents, I was like, "Can I have a matchbox with like 4 matches?" And so I made my own little Vulcan 300. I made my own plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I was like, "Yo, give me a piece of wood. Give me a piece of wood. I wanna make plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy." Um, so I'm constantly, like, always, like, making things. Um, because 'cause I'm constantly a creative. I just don't use it because my mind is stuck to, like, I need to make money, I need to live. So I stay stuck in my 9 to 5 grind set. Um, Even my fellow peers, like, when I was working with Sierra for Spicy Time, behind the scenes, like, me and Sierra used to bounce off a lot of ideas. A lot of me and my other peers bounce off a lot of ideas. I give a lot of advice on the creative ebbs and flows of things, because A, I'm chronically online, so I see what a lot of creatives do. Me being personally a creative myself, I try to think a little bit outside the box of what the hell happens next. And it's always fun hopping on stream and like, oh, I'm gonna play this game to see what I can do with it, you know? Um, and it's so hard being a creative in that sense, but being locked into A, imposter syndrome, and then B, locked into like 90% of my day is spent at a job that I have to drive to that is so mentally draining. Not for the fact that I do a whole lot, but it's mentally draining the fact that I deal with healthcare. Um, that I can't be as creative as I want to be, and being stuck in that cycle of I'm not as creative as I want to be drains the rest of creativity for me. But I still just be doing like random things. Like, I don't know, like I fucking like I'd randomly just PC part pickered a whole like NAS system. For those that don't know what NAS is just like cloud storage that you make at your house. What the hell do I know about NAS cloud storage? I don't. But I'm like, I researched it and now I want to make one. Looked at mini PCs. What the hell do I know about mini PCs? I don't. But I researched it and now I will low-key want to make one. I made so behind the computers, one of these times if Liz feels better, she's probably gonna show her setup backdrop. I know nothing about working on house backdrops, but I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna make a house backdrop because I want to make it. So I say all that to say this. If the homies need advice, I give all the free advice that I can in the hopes that it helps them grow, helps them expand, and where I sit is where I sit in life. That's whatever. Where I sit is where I sit. Um, but if I can ever help the homies, I'm gonna help the homies when they ask. And if the homies are also creatives, I'm gonna help the homies create because I want to create. But if they can create, because they have the time to create, I'm gonna help them create. That's just who I am. And I say all that because I watched Superman, right? I saw the Superman movie, great movie. And I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he delivered a bar to Lex Luthor at the end that was like basically like I'm just as human as anyone else. Because in my words, I mess up. I make mistakes. And it's on me to own those mistakes. But it's about being a good person at the end of the day. It's about looking out for the homies, looking out for the fellow man at the end of the day. So even though I may crash out, even though I may lose my mind, even though I may not be able to create as much as I want to create, Superman has always been one of my favorite superheroes. The reason being because of his values like that. And Superman, I was telling Liz this, Superman and Ben 10 are probably the two people that shaped who I am as a person today. Because I don't know. Just I'm so bad at whenever someone asks me for help, I help them. I'm so bad at being like, if my life is awful and abrupt, I can still help somebody. Um, and that's how I always envisioned. So you need to watch Ben 10. I always envision my streams as that. When I create, I always envision my creations as that, by the way. When I create, when I entertain, it's to always bring help and hope to those that are here. Like, I want you to enjoy your time. I want you to enjoy your day. Your day might have been bad. You come here. I hope you see something cool. That's like, hey, you know what? I've been helped. My day's been better. Or he's talking about something. It helps me. My day's been better. We don't talk about current Ben 10. We don't talk about like Teen Titans Go Ben 10. We don't talk about that. But the symbolism behind Ben 10 is like this kid randomly gets the power to help people. Selfish sometimes, petty sometimes, but he still helps the people who needs help at the end of the day. Save the world many times. It's technically not. I think it was just finally finished, but they did like a Teen Titans Go version. And the newest Superman movie realized like, why the hell do I even still do this? And A, it's because not many black people are seen as the main character. So when you come to my stream, and I told Sierra this, like when you come to my stream, I want to be the main character, but I want to be the main character in the sense that like you enjoy me as you enjoy me as the main character. You enjoy me as representation. You enjoy me as fun, hope, clearance, guidance, all that. That is the basis of why I create. When I make YouTube videos, I know a lot of it's clipped from my stream, but hopefully when people eventually see those YouTube videos and they blow up, it's like, oh, he's a person of color. He's doing what he needs to do. He's doing great. I like these videos. He's saying something crazy. He's saying something I can relate to. You know, he's just like me for real. You know? And it's that relation to a lot of different people that I want to instill. Why am I talking about this? Maybe I just need this said out loud so I can inspire myself again. You know? Maybe that's why I'm saying it out loud right now. But anyway, we're gonna date everything. Superman's a great movie. Go see it. To those that say they don't like Superman, I'm a little mixed. I don't know why you don't like Superman. Are you just an evil person because you don't like Superman? Like, I don't know. I can't call you just an evil person, but okay. It's okay not to like Superman the movie, I guess. A little sus of you, but I guess it's okay not to like Superman the movie. Oh, my mom's texting. I'll talk to you later. I hope my rant wasn't too crazy. I hope you understand where I'm coming from and why I do what I do. I'm biased because I am a Superman fan, so I enjoyed Man of Steel for what it was. Man of Steel was pure action, and I enjoy it for being pure action. Did my game jam what? Oh no, I put it in tags. I don't want to put it in tags. Don't like how people characterize Superman. If that makes sense, don't hate the character, just hate how people view him. That's fine. I understand. That falls more in line with just what he is as a symbol. Not that you ever need to read the comics. Just so you know, there is a black Superman. Who's featured in technically 3 different comics, 3 different black Supermen. Glad Mr. Terrific got his flowers. There is the main one right now is Kor-El. Kor-El is like an offspring of Superman, which will not make any sense. Val-Zod is an offspring of Zod, yes. We'll go in this lore. Yes, there's Black Roll Bean. Y'all are gonna strike me. This is my fault for bringing it up. Can I enhance? Nope. Enhance. So above me is Val-Zod. Cool little guy. Is it Kor-El? Fuck is what is his name? Is it just Val-Zod? No. Kal-El is. There's one more. Where's the discussion? No, not my. Not Michael B. Jordan as Superman. Is it just Val-Zod? I'm pretty sure there's a That's who they want to play back Superman. Hold on, let me find it. It's what comic is it from? Uh Mexican Superman is featured in Justice League Gods and Monsters. Fun little movie. New is it fuck. Is it Calvin Ellis? It is Calvin Ellis. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's another one named Calvin Ellis. That's the one I'm thinking of. Do 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 do. Oh, it's Rebirth. My bad. Not New 52. It's a Rebirth. And in Rebirth we get Asian Superman. For those that want to know all the different iterations of Superman, we get Asian Superman. New Superman is fire. I've read a few of them. In case you ever wanted to see Asian Superman, you know. This is Calvin Ellis Superman that I was talking about. This is the other black Superman. Smashes the clan, yeah. So yeah, Superman has been like every race. Hold on. There's Gods and Monsters Superman. He's Hispanic. I know this isn't the only Hispanic Superman, but and he's a very madman. Like not mad isn't crazy. He's just very angry all the time. Anyway, there's your Superman lore because I like Superman too much. There's a freaking Superman comic where he's like old. Hold on. What is the fucking House of L? I believe is the name of that comic. I'm like, you guys got me. I'm in my nerd shit right now. Future State Superman. Now you're just watching man searches up every iteration of Superman. No, I'm kidding. Man searches every. All Star Superman is good. So Absolute Superman is the newest one. I haven't read it yet. I need to get Absolute Superman. You've read some of Absolute Superman? I'm not surprised that the Yellow Lantern said something about that Batman. The Batman would be too powerful with a ring. Oh, is Nick like that? Is Nick a big comic nerd like that? So Future State Superman is the comic that came out not too long ago. I mean, came out in 2021. And basically it's about Superman's like old now, so he has like an offspring. His bloodline is sent to protect basically the universe. Rowan, there we go. Is it Rowan or Ronan? So Rowan. Oh no, it's Ronan. My bad. Okay, so more nerd shit. So there's a third one. Okay. So Rowan Kent is a Blue Lantern, but is an offspring in the bloodline of Superman. Ronan Kent is the other Black Superman who's an offspring of Clark. And they're brother and sister. I don't know if we'll see any more comics with Ronan. He's really just in the Future State Superman comics right now. Where Val Zod is the newest, well, not, it's pretty much old, but newer comics of New 52. And you comic nerds can correct me all you want, because how I read the comics is very out of order. And so fucking New 52 for me is absolutely new, even though it's like started years ago. Future State was 2021, like I said, and Future State is good. I liked Future State. I don't know when Valzad first appeared. When was the first? You do what I want. It's not fair to do what I want though. And then obviously New Superman, the Asian Superman. I only read 1 and 2 of. I own both of those. Those are fun. I might as well just go back to just chatting. I don't even know if we'll be dating everything this stream. I don't know if we'll be dating everything this stream. I mean, I'll play it this weekend just for y'all. We're comic nerding right now. All right. When did he first appear? No, some of my chat is like, what the hell are you even talking about? Why are we talking about Superman? Go see the Superman movie. Play Superman 64. Snowhound, you're setting me up for failure. All right. You're setting me up for failure. First appearance, Earth 2, 2014. 2014 is when Valzad first appeared. So yes. Ronan Kent is the newest Black Kryptonian. When was Calvin Ellis? I just showed him. Rowan Kent and Ronan Kent. They're twins. What is it? Cal? Why can't I spell? Okay, we'll go the long way. Oh, this legit is like a Earth 23. He's the president of the United States. Damn, it's been so long since I read this. I forgot he was the freaking president. Oh, 2009. I forgot he's the fucking president of the United States. It's like right after Barack Obama. They're like, fuck it, we're gonna make a Black Superman and make him president of the United States. You know how crazy it is if Superman was the president of the United States? Like, there'd be no one to oppose him. Like, what would Lex Luthor do? Oh, yeah, he's in Aliens, the president of the United... You can't do anything. He's the president. Like, what are you gonna do? What did he do? He fights Lex Luthor, okay. Yeah, he was president, but now Superman's president. Superman of the multiverse, huh? Oh, they're just assembled group of people. I was like, there's no shot that there was a whole Superman black Batman suit. Like, as in a black Batman or the Batman in a black suit? I don't know. I don't know if I search up black Batman if that's gonna come up. Is it called the Black Knight? The Black Knight. The Black Heroes of Gotham City. Hold on. I don't care about you. This is not what I want. Green Lantern was all, unfortunately, you know, as true as I wish that were. Why is this man a paladin? There's one that has face fully covered. I did grow up with John Stewart too, but what is this CGI bull? Is that Kevin Hart? No, why does it look like Kevin Hart in the mask? I had well, I know you're replying to someone else, but I have seen Black Knight with Martin Lawrence. What was the name of Black Knight, man? Timothy Fox. Timothy Fox. Yo, why is he got the haircut? They could have given him any other haircut. It gave my man a high top. Oh, he was in Young Justice. Okay. Why does my man get like? I was gonna say, why does he get no cool like full page? But we're good. Do y'all? So I know a lot of people. If you haven't seen the new Superman movie, I don't want to spoil anything. Fuck, I don't want to tell. I was gonna give you the lore on Mr. Terrific, but you're gonna see Mr. Terrific in a cool spotlight. But that's like not the full. It's like not the full story behind Mr. Terrific, and I hate it. Mr. Terrific basically starts his own Fantastic Four. No, 99% of people have never heard of Mr. Terrific before the movie. So Mr. Terrific, okay, don't pop up. So they remade it just for this movie. They have a new comic series for him called Mr. Terrific Year One, which is basically like opening up his story for new people. So if you really want to know more, I recommend going out, getting this comic when it's in stores. I mean, you don't have to get it if you have any way of reading. Probably you can find it online for free. Read it somewhere. But basically, this is hopefully is telling of Mr. Terrific. That's also probably true, Nick. He, unbeknownst to him, calling himself the third smartest man, he actually is the smartest man. And he forms a team, much like the Fantastic Four, called the Terrifics. And it's basically, but Batman says he's smarter than him. Batman claims Mr. Terrific's smarter than him. So the Terrifics, the copy Fantastic Four, is Plastic Man, who's a weirdo, but Plastic Man is basically like indestructible. Metamorpho, who is Element Man, obviously Mr. Terrific, and I forget her name. What's her name? What the fuck is her name? What's her superhero name? Phantom Girl. Plastic Man is just misunderstood. Plastic Man is misunderstood. Leave Plastic Man out your mouth. No, you can actually talk about Plastic Man. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see Plastic Man in a movie. Just because he might be too weird. But what about the Batman who laughs? James Gunn would love Plastic Man and feet. What about the Batman who laughs? We already have an evil Batman. And this, like, his contingency is also fight evil Batman. There's also technically Owlman, who, uh, who, oh yes, Batman hopes that Plastic Man never becomes evil because the lore for Plastic Man is basically like at a cellular structure, he can never like be defeated. He can always regrow back. Um, he actually has like no like fully like as far as I remember, he has no fully functional organs anymore. And like he just like he appears human for like fun. Or like he acts human for fun. What the hell's Woozy Winks? Oh, this guy. This guy. This guy. Woozy Winks is like a Omega being. Um yeah, basically there's like no real way to beat Plastic Man besides freezing him. And like his mind is just so like out there that like he just does whatever he wants and like he can beat people. Folding paper man? Folding paper man? What? The hell's a folding paper man? He is an eldritch horror. Much like folding paper man. Luke O'Brien, he's also in the Tarifi. The son of Plastic Man. There's a son of Plastic Man? I didn't even know Plastic Man could have offspring. Because he's basically like not human anymore. Anyway, if you want to know more about Mr. Terrific, read Terrific Year 1 and then read. You can go back and read the Terrifics volumes if you want to know about the Fantastic Four version of them. Speaking of which, Fantastic Four movie's coming out soon, and I have high hopes for it. I have high hopes for it. DC's such a weird. DC has such a weird lineup. Is there a Marvel version of Plastic Man? Well, I guess Mr. Fantastic, but like Mr. Fantastic isn't even. Like, you can't even compare Mr. Fantastic Plastic Man because Mr. Fantastic can like die, right? I never would have equated Thanos to Darkseid. You have to see Thunderbolt still. It's okay. It's okay. Thunderbolts wasn't my favorite out of the year. See, Doctor Strange is better than Kent, but but that's true. They're both robots. Red Tornado and Vision. I would not put the Doom Patrol the same as X-Men. What? That's crazy. Captain Boomerang and Boomerang. That's crazy. I know. Hold on. Can I shrink it? Let me shrink it again. Argus and Shield. This is crazy. It's crazy seeing comparisons of like superheroes. How the hell do you put one? How do you put Wonder Woman? Oh, elongated man. Still DC, right? Yeah, he's still DC. Damn, damn, they have elongated man and plastic man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've seen Reed Richards do some crazy shit with stretching too. Elongated man, I've never finished a CW Flash. I didn't like CW shows, man. I'm gonna be honest. The CW hero shows were just too much for me. I did not like them, so I never like watched a lot of them. Wildcat though, Wildcat right here. He was in one of the Batman cartoons. I agree. End stream. Chris, this is the first time I stream longer, and you're like end stream. Batman the animated series was what Wildcat was in. Does he? Literally every day, Chris is like, "You should stream longer. You should stream longer." And I'm streaming longer, and he's like, "End stream." No, you're right. Hold on. All right, everyone. It's been real. We hit 2 hours and some change. No, I'm kidding. Batman Brave and the Bold. That's the one I was thinking. Not animated series. Batman the Brave and the Bold. That's what Wildcat was in. And Cheetah, Tigra. Tigra's better than Cheetah. Martian Manhunter is slept on. Martian Manhunter is fully slept on. Did not give him enough. Sorry, I was just curious who Joseph Martin was. Is it a superpower? DCEU or the CW? Come on. Come on, Snowhound. No, Snowhound. No, I can't do the CW, man. I would have to take the DCEU because I can't do the CW. Blockbuster. Unfortunately, he will never lose his fear of fire, but I agree. Oh, he did once? That's crazy. What stops a Martian? Besides like Superman. Besides Superman, what stops a Martian? Is there a Manhunter for the Martian Manhunter? Hold on. Who hunts Martian? Oh, just anyone who does not fuck with him. His fake daughter, his fake daughter. What's her name? Ms. Martian? Fire. It's like when Flash accidentally decided to run, Superman couldn't keep up. Keep Superman's name out of your mouth. He could have kept up if he tried. He could have kept up if he tried. I'm kidding. Megan Morris, fire. I don't even remember how old I was when the show came out. But when this show came out, circa 2010, 15 years ago. Yeah, when the show came out, biggest crush on Miss Martian. I almost fought Robin, dude. Let's be real. Almost fought Robin. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Would he have won? Probably. But that's besides the point. Then I should not have pulled up the why she gotta be cheeked up when I pull up the picture? Why? She wasn't supposed to be cheeked up when I pulled the picture. Hottest DC character? I can't tell you that. I don't know. I don't know. I have not experienced enough DC characters. I had to scroll down to read the powers just because she's like cheeked up like that. Hold on, I'll just leave it on the screen. Fuck it. Is there like a DC character hotness ranking? Because I just have a crush on most DC characters. I have a crush on most Marvel characters too. Oh, she's single. Single. What's a white Martian? I only know. Are white Martians scared of fire too? Also, Zatanna, I believe, was in. How am I smelling it? Was in Young Justice, I believe, too. Right. These are not, how are you gonna have Megan Morse cheeked up, but not Zatanna's Dara? There's way better pictures of her out there. I'm upset. Top 10 hottest Sonic characters. Rouge is number 1. Hold on. Rouge is number 1. They nerfed. They had to nerf Rouge because you know the kiddos are getting the Sonic. Can I get picture? Maybe we hit Rouge right. Then maybe Blaze the cat. Princess Sally Acorn's in the show. I think that's it. The rest I'm not too sure on age, so that might have to be it. We might have to call it there. Rouge the Bat and Goon the Cat. Blaze the Cat, there we go. Rouge the Bat and Blaze the Cat. Who's Infinite? Crazy. What do you have more? I have more knowledge on Marvel. My DC knowledge, the extent of my DC knowledge just circles around Superman most of the time. My Marvel knowledge, I wouldn't even say I have a lot of knowledge on Marvel though, because I don't really read comics like that. Just focus on Superman. Never mind. I would say I probably have more DC knowledge because I focus on Superman more. My extent of Marvel is focusing on the events of Infinity War and then when Marvel and DC collide. No, I have not read Absolute Superman yet. But what is not this one? Not the Battle Century. I need to buy Absolute Superman. Oh, no, I know I've heard it's amazing. Is it War Between Two Earths? Or is that just all Marvel? Not War Between. Probably. Crisis of Infinite Earths. Oh, that's just DC. Yeah, never mind. I know more about DC. I know more about DC. Fuck Magneto. What the hell is this? Is that Captain America's Superman? Get out of here. Yucky. Is that Wolverine Batman? Yucky. I don't even know who Nightcrawler is feast with. Is that Beast Boy? Is that Nightcrawler and Beast Boy? Storm and Wonder Woman's pretty cool. Darkclaw, don't call him Darkclaw. I have only read the beginning of Saga. I know it's for the older crowd, and I think I was just too young for it. I wasn't mature enough for Saga. Is that Doctor Doom? Oh, is that Doctor Doom mixed with Doomsday? Oh, that's fucked. Doctor Doom mixed with Doomsday. I'm sorry for all the girlies in chat. For all the girlies, y'all have tuned out. Y'all have tuned out, and I apologize for that. But thank you for being here nonetheless. Y'all just wanted to see a dating sim. They're like, oh, they're talking about the nerd shit again. We're dipping. They're talking about the nerd shit again. Put some sexy Superman up there? Okay. Let me see if I can find a better picture of him. All the Absolute comics make the people look so sexy. Here, he's dark and brooding. No, I don't like that picture. Here you go. There you go. I should send this to Colette. Oh, I can't look at Absolute Wonder Woman. I can't look at Absolute Wonder Woman. I forgot Absolute Batman's just a brick. I forgot he's just a brick. He absolutely is a dark. I forgot he was shaped like this. This man does not. He is built. Someone did an Absolute Batman cosplay. Yo, man is a brick. Absolute Wonder Woman. So bad. So bad, dude. Wait, that's where he pulled the axe from? I didn't know where he pulled the axe from because I didn't read it, but also shout out the actress who played Hawkgirl, who also plays Dina in The Last of Us and plays Dora the Explorer. Shout out her. We need an absolute. We need an absolute hawk. We need an absolute hawk. We need an absolute hawk girl. Do we have an absolute hawk girl? We don't have an absolute hawk girl, but we do have. I forgot they revitalized the hawk girl comic, and they did use her new design. So, fire, fire. Spoilers, but I cannot confirm or deny. Cannot confirm or deny. Anyway, Hawk Girl has always been fire. Does she look like a off-brand Wolverine sometimes? Yeah, but she's always been fire. Oh, Hispanic Heritage Month version? That's kind of cool. That's actually very cool. What is this? See, now you guys just want me to buy comics and read them. You're trying to encourage me to buy comics. What was I think we just saw a picture of Absolute Bane. I don't think he's crazy like Bane has always been crazy big, but I don't think he's big. Why does Absolute Batman have like a xenomorph back on him? Why does he have like a Z? That man is crazy. That man is huge. How did this man even get? I guess I have to read it, but I'm like, how does this man even get so big? Bane sounded like Deckard Cain from Diablo in the movie. I agree. He trained? Boy, that's not training. That's not training. Is he training with the Mountain from Game of Thrones? He genetically has to start out that big. Is Superman 3000? Oh, there's Ultimate Superman. Yeah, Ultimate Superman. Anyway, what was it called? Oh, it's the makers of the symbiote. What's his name? What's his name? Gore? Is it Gore? It's Null. There we go. Null. This man, Null. He needs to be in more than just Spider-Man, man. This man, I don't even know if that's the actual title of the movie, but his powers is nuts. He absolutely could be the next Thanos. So he can do a 3-movie run. Should Norman Reedus play Null? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. You haven't finished the Venom trilogy? The Venom trilogy is weird. With how they portrayed Venom as like I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's just so weird. I'm not used to it. I mean, canonically, Venom and his host did have a relationship here and there, but like it was so weird. Seeing it in the movie is so weird. They've kissed before. What time is it? Oh damn, I gotta get going. Got to make Bunsky some food. Anyway, this was a full yapping stream. It's a full yapping stream. Which movie's not calling it? He made his debut in The Last Dance, but well, I'll wait for ads and we'll come back. Damn, just like that? They don't want Noel to be the main villain of Spider-Man? I don't know. I think they're gonna keep it along Venom in their rework of the Spider-Verse. Anyway, so those that don't know Noel, we'll go on Noel backstory. Noel is the maker of the symbiotes. So like Venom, Carnage, and one more. Noel carries a sword. Basically, like it's like a symbiote in the form of a sword, but basically it's like it's a god slaying sword. And he's known as the King of Black or King in Black, something like that. The Necro Sword. And this man is basically one of the strongest beings out there. And so I'm not going to scroll down because if you read it, it's going to spoil it here. I'll just have him sitting in the seat. He's one of the strongest beings out there. And like, because he rolls over the symbiotes, his network of what he knows is so strong. Because each symbiote that has knowledge, that knowledge goes back to him. And each symbiote that's dead and recreated, that knowledge gets passed on to the next symbiote and goes back. I don't know, basically a crazy powerful man. A man that could wash Thanos. Which is crazy because, you know, those that aren't nerds like the rest of us, that have seen Thanos, that even like the Marvel movies, that have seen Thanos, you know, like, oh, Thanos is crazy powerful with the gauntlet. There's a lot of people out there that actually, like, are way stronger than Thanos, way better than Thanos. Thanos is like a speck to a lot of people, you know? We're about to see Galactus. And even Galactus, in the grand scheme of things, is not even that crazy. He's not even that crazy. Compared to Noel would be better. Noel is stronger than Galactus. Thanos got one-shotted by Ultron in What If. I actually never seen What If, but I'm not surprised. Squirrel Girl, I think, yeah, Squirrel Girl is stronger than a lot of people. Squirrel Girl is stronger than a lot of people. They should put her in the movie with Fantastic Four, but I don't know who's gonna be in the movie. You never know who's gonna show up in these movies now. Scrolling down, Elvis Presley. Thanos transfer Galactus and Elvis Presley. What? I hope Elvis, not Elvis. I hope Spidey and Torch kiss at the end. Huh? Huh? RDJ camo. RDJ is already absolute doom, so we don't need an RDJ cameo. RDJ will be the new Doctor Doom. I mean, they can set up by showing Doom, but they might not show RDJ because it's already leaked that he's the new Doctor Doom, so they don't need to show him. But yeah, Galactus feats is Galactus like eats planets, and he's a planet destroyer. And Nick probably knows more. He probably has done other things, but The threat that Galactus is not as crazy as Null. Actually, at some point, I think I think Absolute Doom is crazier than Doctor Doom is one of my favorite villains. Not Fortnite Absolute Doom. I'm typing in Absolute Doom and it's just gonna give me all Fortnite. The reason being is Doctor Doom technically in himself is not a crazy villain. What the hell is this? Can I just get Doctor Doom? Cool Keith is Doctor Doom. That's not what I want. MF Doom is amazing, but this is who I wanted. Oh, I guess he is Emperor Doom. There's a point where I think this is where like the new series is headed, but there's a point where Doctor Doom gets very powerful and like he creates his own universe. Where's his aliases? And basically he creates it because he wants to create a utopia. For like everyone. He just wants to create a utopia. But the problem with so Doctor Doom's actually he's like not a villain. The problem with Doctor Doom is he just like doesn't like he just doesn't like Reed Richards. It is the one where the where Molecule Man was in. He just doesn't like Reed Richards. And we're gonna see that in Fantastic Four, but he just like doesn't like him. And that is the extent of his evil. Like sure he's done things, but like most of the extent of his evil is like I don't like Reed Richards. Don't come near me. He is, but I don't think like I don't think Doctor Doom has like sold. He's basically Doctor Doom has most of his time just protected Latveria where he's from. And I don't think he's sold like weapons to anyone. There might have been times where he tried to like take over other places to, you know, boost himself in Latveria, but I don't think he's actually like been like, oh, I'm gonna like align myself with these people and sell them weapons and you know, try to take over half the planet. He's just like, I want to make my place better. So I'm gonna like take over Earth. I'm just gonna take over Earth because I want to make my place better. Yeah, like right here, Emperor Doom. He manipulated the United Nations to take over the government and like legally name him Emperor. And he's like, yeah, it's kind of evil, but he's like, I just want to be Emperor of Earth. Do they have a this place isn't even real? He just wants to be Emperor of Earth so like people won't fuck with his country. Not Latin America. Wait, what is can I immigrate to Latveria? The world would be better if I ruled. That's not, he knows he's not a good person. He knows he's not a good person, but that's straightly because he just wants to protect Latveria. Latverian password. Admit the Latverian bearing this password in your country or face the personal wrath of doom. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. he like it's weird because like he is like quote unquote a dictator, but they're like they're like panels. There's like panels of him being a dictator, but being like no, there's just a bedtime. There's a bedtime because I don't want bad shit to happen. Um so you, like when this like part of a comic will always be funny to you. It says, "Hi, Mom. Here in Latveria, doom demands that children always." Oh no, what is the meaning of this, Richard? Here in Latveria, doom demands that children always get a good night's sleep. What's the problem with that? This is our dictator. This is our dictator, making sure that all the children get. Now, granted, yes, this is goddaughter, but he's demanding 8 hours of sleep. What's wrong with that? All children 8 hours sleep mandatory. I haven't fully read New Avengers, so I don't know how much he grows up to be like him. Nick, you know more, so I trust you. So funny. Doom is just so funny of a person. Uh, the problem with Magneto is, I mean, he's gotten better. And when he was just like, I'm gonna make an island. Hold on. When Magneto was just like, I'm just gonna make an island for mutants instead of like trying to take over. We're not playing date everything.
Daddy Chap Games.
Don't you dare. We're gonna play date everything this weekend. And he was like, you know what? Instead of like trying to like be crazy evil, let me just make a paradise for mutants. But he also like does not fuck with humans, so he could snap and be like genocide all the humans if he really wanted to. When Johnny Storm died, she started something to look for a replacement and changed the script and said ways to kill the person that killed him. It's fair. It's fair. But the thing about Johnny Storm is in like the new Fantastic Four series, Johnny Storm was like married to alien. Like he's like married to an alien. That's like he's like gone. Johnny Storm is like far gone from Earth. It doesn't even matter. Hold on, I have to bring up my task manager because date everything did not close. Boom, and task. I see no wrong with Doctor Doom and Johnny Storm, and his goddaughter. But that is true. After he didn't make the island, people still wanted to mess with him. And it's kind of same for Doctor Doom. He was just chilling in Latveria, and then people still wanted to mess with him. So get a little angry. What do? You get a little angry, and you basically it was a fuck around and find out situation. Just fuck around and find out. So they messed around, and so they found out. But all right. Huh? Huh? Also see who we can raid. What's today? Wednesday? It's Wednesday, yeah. Thank you all for being around and listening to very important yaps at the start of stream, and then comic yaps at the end of stream. Nick, I'm gonna have to fight you on that one. I agree. They should share. Because I want to be immortal too, so they should share. Wait, what the hell is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. How are people finding date everything? Guess who? Hold on, I have to do some research, Chad. Hold on. There's like a date everything. Guess who? What the hell is he? I fucking hate ads. I hate ads just as much as any. Did they just like set this up themselves? Anyway, I don't gotta even guess who would. No matter. Does anyone here have anyone on their follow list that they would like to read? We are going to share the love for my yaps. Is anyone? I know they don't have to, but it'd be, cute if it was just like, hey, you want a little immortality? If you want a little immortality, have a little sprinkle a little immortality. Nerdedom, nerd realms. Think the humbug. I was going to raid them. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, Pat's there. It's both of them. They're the Hundabund twins right now again. You strange. You're right. I did not raid a channel. All right, we're gonna go raid Hundabund twins. Hopefully Lizzie isn't mad at me for not cooking yet. But I'll go whip her up something delicious. Love you all for being here. Love you all for enjoying the yaps. Thank you. Thank you for letting me let off a lot of yaps on stream today. This is a whole yap stream. We'll play date everything this weekend because we have a lot of item stuff on. So have an enjoyable night. For the girly pops that stayed, thank you for staying through the whole thing, even though we talked about comics. Some of the girly pops love comics, I know that. To the boys that were, excited that we got to where we got to, thank you. Good luck and good night.
Tired but entertained, I'm glad. Yo, Cases? With the raid? Hello? Hi! Hello, Raiders. Can I get a hello, Raiders from chat? You just missed Pat is just getting some water right now, but hello. Welcome in. I'm Nicole, and we're playing Split Fiction. I'm playing it with my twin. Is it Pete? What's